Hey y'all, Simone here, and today I want to share with you some tips on how you can be more you this year. When I was growing up and we were starting a new year, my mum would always say Happy New You instead of Happy New Year. After a while, I have to admit, that did become a private eye-rolling event between my siblings and I. But it was only in growing up and reflecting that I understood the power of the message she was really giving us. That there is always an opportunity to be your best self, an opportunity to let down the veil and step into that authentic version of who you really are. It also implied that sometimes through our natural growth and evolution as human beings, that we need to check in with ourselves so we can let go of the old outdated stuff, old patterns and ways of thinking, doing, and being. And so with that in mind, I wanted to share with you a few things you can think about and do in order to step into your authentic expression and be more of you this year. So what does authenticity really mean here? I'm referring to honoring yourself, what truly matters to you, and being bold enough to express it. As such, authentic is not a one-way street. I like to think of it as a revolving door between your inner and outer worlds, a dance between the deepest parts of you and the way you want to express that boldly into the world. As such, this is not a static approach. Instead, that dance continues throughout your life as you grow and evolve. So being more you requires a few things. Firstly, you need to reflect on who you really are. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me right now? By exploring your values, you can get some clues into who you are beneath the internal conditioning and external expectations. Your values are the significant truths within you that make you you. What truly matters to me is love, service, authentic connection, and growth, to name a few of my values. And when I'm connected to these, I am much more capable of expressing them through my interactions, my business, relationships, and all parts of my life. They are the filter I use to express my inner world out into the outer world. So, how about you? What truly matters to you? Take some time to explore this because it can literally change your life. The second piece is, once you know what matters to you, how do you be bold enough to express it? So many of us have our guards up, right? Life has dealt some big challenges and we find ourselves hiding away from the world in fear of being seen, judged, disliked. I get it. But here's the thing. Don't you love being around people who are just so comfortable in their own skin? Don't we all want to feel accepted for who we are deep down? Yes. What would it take for you to step into that authentic expression? What if being you, just as you are, is enough? What if by being more you, you inspire others to do the same? I honestly believe that the more we are able to express ourselves and be ourselves, the world would also be a better place. Now, I know what I'm suggesting here is not easy, but let me ask you, how much is it costing you? How long are you willing to go on feeling out of alignment with your higher self? Most things in life that are worth this much requires us to do the work. So here's what I encourage you to do in 6 steps. Step 1, reflect on your values, on what truly matters to you, and just start by picking your top 4. It's really important to narrow it down even if you start with a big list in the beginning. Number 2, pick an area of your life, your business, relationships, creative expression, where you can consciously express your authentic self. The third step, create one moment where you can test out this authentic expression. This might be choosing to have a conversation with someone that you need to speak to, writing a piece of music, or creating a piece of content for your business, which all reflect your values. Step 4, connect with those values in the moment. Ask yourself, how would I express myself right now if I were more loving, authentically connected, being of service, and growing through this experience? And obviously, you would replace my values with your own. Now, step 5, express that outwardly in conversation, your art, your service that you offer. And it's okay to feel vulnerable. This is where you need to tap into your courage. Last one, step 6, just notice the changes. What are you feeling now? Are you more connected? Are your inner and outer worlds more aligned? Approaching authenticity is hard work and it takes practice. It requires us to peel back layers and heal our wounds, and this means vulnerability and courage. Now, the six steps that I've outlined is just to offer you practical ways to explore and experiment so that you can exercise your authenticity muscle. Be conscious of how you express yourself so that you can make better choices, so that you can be open to the potential of what being your best self really means. Go out there, make this year the best one where you can truly be yourself. And I can't wait to meet the real you.